Welcome back. Strong convictions were made, trying to get someone to behave themselves and apparently attend school. As though their lives weren't difficult enough, having Evil Eye now just be part of their class lessons and whatnot. Yeah, it's going to go down well. But also, considering that there was a certain someone revealed in openings and endings and the like, we spent a suspicious amount of time without knowing anything about them. If the last episode was anything to go by, and the few 15 seconds, I don't know, it wasn't really a preview, it was more just a after credits surprise. Yeah, we might get him revealed sooner than later, which is good considering there's only 3 episodes left. But is anything going to kick off? Is there going to be a nationwide panic, a spirit summoning and extraterrestrial rundown at all? Or are we not just going to have some fun time at home or at school? Let's find out. So strap in, get yourself a drink, and watch some more DanDaDan. That's an interesting alarm clock background. And 5? Is that the sun or a more drastic start to the day? He was waiting for that. Morning routine as directed by Edgar Wright. Since when does someone have a eyeglass carousel in their home? Now, I know I wanted to see more of this character, or at least an introduction, and definitely not disappointing. Don't know what song he's singing, though. Ah. But how am I to disagree with anyone with such fancy moves? And a backpack that I may want. Fair enough. I cannot disagree with that, yep. Just having the time of your life, and then if anyone even remotely looks in your direction or whatever, no, it's time to be quiet now. I can't really. Why have we devolved back to quite a while ago? Waiting by the school gates. Definitely couldn't be for him. Oh, is this carrying on from normal, or is it going back to what we know before, and then we're just seeing it from a different person's perspective? Yes, that is what we're seeing. Yeah, no one else seemed to react, but yeah, him being dumbfounded by the fact. Oh, is this where he goes a bit... No, it's not where he goes a bit anxious. This is where he goes straight back to the desk and opens up his books. I didn't quite catch what magazine he was reading, but who would have thought there was a kindred spirit of sorts in the classroom? To be caught, he's doing the same thing where it's not even reading it, but to be caught being surveilled by one with such a thick neck. And yeah, now seeing these dumb moments replayed, but with a addition into the line. Now, we could go back to the early onset of all this and see if he was there at all. But like with that, the camera would have cut away before he even showed up. Is he a mind parasite injecting into our subconscious as though he was always there? But we are speed running Okudun and her catch ups and relationship at school. Maybe if at least one of you had a sense of communication and or a phone or something. To be fair, this was a really fun moment. I like the lean forward, lean back at the same time, Scooby-Doo moments where they keep missing each other. He has his ever watchful eye on him. Something's wrong here. So, what was... I'm getting... the teeth clack. Is he going to... Fuck, the music's just dead stop. Is he going to interject himself into the moment? Feels like it's building up for something like that. Ah, he was there from the beginning. Dun, dun. Why do some people have all the luck? Now, if he was always in the background, keeping an eye on Okudun and his halfway through school, well, the main thing is why? What's the purpose of it? Just really reaching out for trying to have a friend with someone with a little in common. I mean, no one else wears glasses around here. I mean, we already have a relatively fully fleshed out little cast of characters and friends here. So I'm not sure if he will stick around or just be one of those... Well, we have a few kind of gag characters, but background comedic relief characters. Is that a Gundam... or legally distinct Gundam kit? Secret art of being attractive. Can I borrow that after you? I think you should go to the bathroom with those kind of cramps. Nice. Methinks he might be trying to get some sort of reaction or attention. Don't know what could give me that thought. Failure again. This is not your day, my friend. How about cunning and power? Is everyone just ignoring what's going on here? Okay. A declaration of war, is it? He'll make an exception in this occasion. A series of coincidences and misconceptions and... this is a great way of starting a conversation. Yeah. You're a complete loser. Tell me your secrets. Something amazing to shout out in the middle of class. Ah, good. She wasn't interrupting then. It wasn't directed at you. Let Ogden answer. But accidentally being thrown into the same kind of group as Ogden there. Spicy talk? I mean, he's not wrong, but... You're causing a disruption. I mean, I feel like the rumours and whatnot from before haven't exactly completely run their course. Tell her what? Yeah, usually having a standoffish attitude right now isn't exactly helping your case, but... Methinks that there is some secret to Okun's success here. People are suddenly standing up for him. That's how I feel trying to join into a conversation. Yeah, when does he get a word in sideways? $10-gallon wiener. If you can't beat him. I mean, he's got the right idea. He's got the right energy, but the joke doesn't always land. I mean, a lot of things has happened recently. He's not so reserved. He's got a little pep in his step. Maybe others can sense something good. I mean, considering that she doesn't exactly share his life experiences or being ostracized so much. Oh yeah, we got that major revelation. He got the other half to his crown and jewelry. He is so sneaky. Maybe because they have a little bit of a rapport before just jumping in about 10-gallon wieners. Although with that kind of girth, how can anyone disagree? I mean, there's nothing like a obsessive stalker to really help in your journey to find your missing testes. He's gained the ability of flight. Who knew he was so popular? I mean, there are 4 or 5 ways out of that. But Octanoon interjecting is, yeah, one of them. I'm going to explain why he came out of nowhere. Interesting backing track. We've got a golden snitch up in here. It's fighting back. I would explain why he couldn't put a hand on it, but a physical body that you can't see. Turn on the sprinklers, see if there's got an outline. Get some flour. Ignore the fact that he would just... Ignore the fact that he just floated down a hallway. At least he's joining in on the conversation. And that wide fisheye lens to see both pathways of the hall. Nice. The alley, maybe. Give him the 1-2 punch. I mean, it doesn't like upfront confrontations. Someone's not getting hot water. Good hit. Are we going to have a save by a certain gentleman? Would be hilarious, someone with apparent no kind of spiritual power or anything. Yeah, this might hurt. I could have thought like 7 ways out of that. Saving your fool at the last second with the giant hands is one of them, but probably not the best. So we went from getting his timing in place for Evil Eye and whatnot to now fighting without visuals. Sense your opponent and its positioning. I mean, you have to go save him. He's got your bags. Did you have to put him on the edge again? Well, he just had a life-changing moment right there, and I mean, if he's volunteering for it, then perfect. What a ingenious move. Retro-reflective tech. I mean, we have a fellow connoisseur of the random bullshit magazines, so, you know, maybe he does know a thing or two. He's the Juggernaut! Someone is going to have to do a lot of renovation. Oh. So he was right about, you know, a third perspective. Get it from 3 different ways and it can't keep up its deception. Nice. But more earthquakes in the vicinity. And, oh, good, they do acknowledge his usefulness. Yes. Sure. It was from the books, or the magazines. Right. Right. I mean, it's not 100% effective and doesn't really work on the move, but sure. What is the form? We saw just a big jelly bean before, so... It's Gojira. Well, not quite. For legal reasons. He's legally distinct. Yeah, part of me thinks he doesn't exactly mind being hit. Are they going to have to dig at it? You know, go delving for the jewels? Was it allergic to something? You better stop that, otherwise there'll be more cleanup along this place. Is its vision based on movement? Are we going to have a nuclear blast beam? Oh, God. They were having trouble with it before this concertina house became 50 feet tall. Okay. Didn't expect the Digimon movie to be in the midst of all of this. You know, and or Godzilla, but that seems a bit obvious. I forgot to take note. Were the times when we saw the accordion dinosaur dragon thing, was it green? Like the scene, not the creature itself. Because when our 10-gallon wiener boy started floating, there was a green coloration to it, and I wondered if that was him or the monster. But it seems as though we are learning a good lesson on making friends with you know, through him. Just keep joining into conversations, and someday you'll make it to prison. This is dumb, but having an episode now where we are potentially almost conquering another bull, Okarun will regain a bit of himself. I did wonder how an introduction was going to go. Seeing someone so confident and yet so unsure of themselves, and knowing what they want but unable to achieve it. And the most important, 10-gallon wiener. I can see him being a massive addition to our little friend group. Whether or not he keeps putting himself there, even though they try to shoo him away or not, I still need to find out. But part of me thinks that Okarun, well, they're going to get his ball back, but they're not going to put it back into its rightful place. And share the love around, if you get my drift. That's the only way I can think of getting him to stop stalking them. This was an interesting episode, having a kaiju, an invisible kaiju that needed someone with knowledge on military grade technology and optical camouflage. We have someone that is invested in spirits, and we know about the occult. We have got someone that is invested in UFOs and I forgot what the other acronym was. Extraterrestrials, one on space, and now someone that is a bit more into the grounded but sci-fi technology that comes from our own planet. Interesting. And considering the character types and personalities of those that we already know, I think he will fit in fine. I mean, they're already at each other's throats anyway, so why not add someone that gets a little enticed by physical contact, no matter how small or painful. I really wondered if they were going to pull some sort of subversion, like this was another Serpoian who tried to just blend in and pretend to be part of the school and their classmates, or just a guy with an extraordinarily muscular neck. I don't know what to really say, but I do like when we get back into the actual crux of all of this. Obviously, spending some time off to deal with Gigi's parents and the hot spring town and the big worm, interesting of its own right, but chasing after Okarun's testes, the part of the reason why they were gathered together and why he was still at their house and whatnot. Makes sense for why they try and pack that up by episode 22 and whatnot. And if there's 24 in this, what after? If he does get it back, what then? What can be part for a future season? Nobody knows. But I'm entertained, and hopefully somewhere along the line you were as well. If that is the case, let me know down below. Whether or not you were exceptionally popular during school, or like me, faded into the background. We can all come together and just enjoy some anime. So, leave a like and a comment down below. 10-gallon wiener, if you must. Join my Discord to not miss out future uploads and notifications when things come out. But most importantly, make sure to get yourselves a bit of rest. And really do take care of yourselves. You never know when your day may come. Brush your teeth, comb your hair, and I'll see you for the next one.